Hello, boring vlog people. I noticed.
Get that diploma
There's
out the
no
high school.
good. Just people talking. There's no good way to hold a cell phone and film yourself. I swear. At least no. Well, there's no super easy way. How are you doing today? My lips are really shiny because I have chapstick on. In case anybody was wondering, it looks like there's a reflection on my lips. I'm just heading out to get myself some dinner. I think I'm gonna get some In-N-Out tonight because it sounds freaking delicious. I got caught up doing just not boring. Actually, it's been fun. I was playing Jak and Daxter today. I noticed on my PlayStation that my PS3, that I could download all three of them, 1, 2, and 3, for $40. And I'm like, that's not bad. Mostly because I probably still own the games for PlayStation 2, but they're at my parents' house, and I have a PlayStation 2, but it's at my parents' house. But really, for $40, they're all remastered in HD and 3D. I don't have a 3D TV, unfortunately. Otherwise, I could try that out. I'm sure the last couple would be pretty cool. The first one, if they redid the whole thing, it might look pretty good. But, I don't know. I've seen 3D video games, and very few of them have impressed me. I heard that Halo was good, and since they redid that to look better and also put it in 3D, maybe when they redo it and also put it in 3D, it looks better. But stuff like Arkham Asylum and stuff like that, Arkham City, my bad, and both that and Arkham Asylum. I haven't seen Arkham Asylum though. I've only seen Arkham City. But back to the point is when I saw that in 3D, it was pretty terrible. There were like pieces of like antennas and buildings and stuff that was like, that's not where it should be in depth. Like, that's not even attached to what it's physically attached to. When you look at it in depth, it's not even. It's like all. It just didn't look very good. And like Call of Duty and stuff like that, it seems like a lot of games they just sort of throw in the 3D feature. They're like, all right, let's add in a second camera just for the hell of it, just so we can slap on the box, this game is 3D compatible. But yeah, the majority of them are just like, afterthoughts. Most game developers probably that I've experienced so far don't put much thought into the 3D. I was playing that Jak and Daxter, the first one, because that's all I wanted to wait for the download. Because that one's like, I don't know, that's not even close. Maybe 900 megabytes, I think, was the size of it, or something like that. Maybe not megabytes, 900, whatever it is. And the other two were like 3,000. And what is that light? It's giving me a seizure. I'm not gonna look at it anymore. The heck is that? But yeah, the game is pretty cool. It's fun replaying it. I feel like I must have just recently played, or how long ago was it that the first one came out? I need to look that up, because I feel like I just played it. I remember lines of dialogue, situations, characters and this is the first Jak and Daxter game. Like, I know I've played all three of them. I know that, but I'm just surprised that I'm this familiar with what's going on with the first game. But it's awesome. I was playing through that, and then I watched some YouTube videos, and then the TV shows that come out on Sunday started coming out. Oh, and I cut my hair. I decided to not grow it out because I'm lazy, and having to wake up every morning and brush it because it was messed up, or having my hair would get so freaking oily in a day. It's annoying. Like I like to go like a couple days when I go every other day showering. I don't like to take a shower every day necessarily unless I have to, because I feel like it dries my skin out and stuff, and too many showers isn't necessarily a good thing. I like to go like every other day. I take a shower normally, and with my hair longer, like I seemed like I couldn't do that. I was practically forced to take more showers because my hair got so freaking oily every day. So I just was tired of it being long and decided to cut it. I like it. I like it short. It's just easier to manage, and you know, just easier in general. I don't know how much you can even tell that it's, yeah, there you go. But, I don't know. I just don't know. And I'm at In-N-Out, you know, I wasn't even through the drive-thru, but I'm just parked now just so that I can finish this before I go in there. But, oh, I haven't even gotten to the point that I actually wanted to talk about, which was, last night I noticed that on Netflix they had Being Elmo, which is all about the guy who sorry, I wanted to see if I was covering the microphone, which I might be. Nope, I'm not. It's all about the guy who did the voice of Elmo and came up with the character of it, and Kevin something. Nash, maybe? It's this black guy who, you know, as a kid, he loved the Muppets. He made all of his own Muppets, did a bunch of shows, did the Captain Kangaroo show, and like all these different things with puppets, and it was really cool. I was like really into it, and I watched Sesame Street. I liked the Muppets. I wasn't a huge fan of the Muppet movie. I thought it was a little slow. There were too many parts where it was like just dragging on, sort of. And it might have been that I went and watched it with my mom, and I knew that she was kind of bored with it, and that's what made me kind of get a little bored with it. But I was also, I don't know, I was just in the theater restless the whole time, like, I kind of just want this to hurry up. Yeah, so I watched Being Elmo, and I was like, this is really cool. And he was talking about how he was working with Jim Henson, and Jim Henson asked him to do like whatever, I can't remember what the first movie was, but and he had to turn him down, and then he finally got a chance to work with him on Labyrinth, and he got his name like in the opening credits of it, and then so I was like, that's awesome. So today I decided I'm gonna watch Labyrinth finally, because my friends are super huge fans of it. Yeah, Sean and Liz, I know. And they've always kind of given me crap about the fact that I've never seen it, and it was okay. It definitely is not one of my favorites because of the fact, oh god, the effects are so cheesy, but I mean, I shouldn't say that, because I'm sure they were good for back when the movie was actually made. I'm sure that what they did was like, that was really well done for back then. And of course I'm just spoiled now because, you know, I watch movies like Transformers and stuff with these gigantic metallic robots that can run around and blow each other up, that look amazing and like work into the real world. And then there's green screen shots where you're like, oh my god, they don't fit into the scene at all. But I mean, yeah, I gotta look at it as that was made a long time ago, and they probably did the best that they could, given. And I mean, if they had done everything, like all practical effects, like they did a lot of them practically, like all those Muppets and stuff, like the creatures and the characters were all really, really good. And that was like the big thing that Jim Henson did. So like what he did best was done really well. The characters and everything were really cool. The story felt a little ridiculous to me, and the main girl character just annoyed me a little bit. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that. David Bowie was kind of weird with his bulge the whole time. This is a really long video. Like, every time his bulge was on camera, I was like, come on, man, I don't want to see that. Like, it kind of just, I couldn't help but let it draw my attention, because it was just so annoying. It was so distracting. Like, this is supposed to be like, it seemed like a children's movie, sorta. And it just seemed, like, to me, I was like, come on, that's not appropriate for children, really. Like, this, even for this girl, and it almost seemed like there was some budding love relationship between him and the girl, too. I don't know. It just seems sort of weird to me, the movie itself. But, I mean, the Muppet stuff was really cool in it. And, mostly I wanted to watch it because I knew that Kevin guy had done one of the dance scenes with the demons, where the guy takes his eyeballs out, drops them on the floor, picks them back up, swallows them, and then they pop back into his head. And he was talking about how when they were told they had to do that scene, he had to go and tell Jim Henson, like, I don't think we can do this, because they did it all in front of with them behind the character on a blue screen, and like, it was crazy. They showed how they made it and stuff. But it was just awesome to see like that all come together and see him doing it in a movie. But yeah, I mean, and seeing like the way that the Muppets were made and how big of an impact he had as Elmo, and there were just so many things. But this video is way too long already. So yeah, that is a worthwhile movie. If you like Elmo or Sesame Street at all, you should watch Being Elmo. It was a really, really cool movie. I really enjoyed it, and parts of it were really sad. It made me want to cry, sorta. But yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic, right now it's 12 o'clock, so technically it's tomorrow. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So long, bye-bye.